As an empath, you have a calling towards helping people change themselves. You want to make a change in other people's lives. But sometimes you just can't change other people, especially when they are narcissistic and they are unwilling to work on themselves. For example, there are two people in a relationship and they have been in that relationship for a long time. They both were unconscious when they came in that relationship, but one of them started working on themselves. They connected to the source of love that is within them and they outgrow their partner. And as you connect to your own source of love, which is your own heart, you start feeling empathy for others. You become sensitive. Now you really want to help your partner, but you don't realize that until your partner has the desire to change themselves, has the desire of working on themselves, you can't really change them. But you are trying to create a conscious relationship with an unconscious person. So first you have to accept that you can't change them. You have to accept that you can only change yourself and you have no control over other people's realities. Because you are only gonna drain yourself if you are trying to change people who just are not interested on a conscious journey, who just want to stay unconscious and ignorant, who just want to be driven by their egos and don't want to be in touch with their higher selves. So the more you try to change such people who are narcissistic, who are not interested in doing the inner work, who are just running away from themselves, like you were running away earlier. A lot of times people are in relationships for 10 years, 5 years, and they resonated with their energy because they were somewhat on the same frequency. But because you chose to look within yourself, you had the courage to do the inner work, now you are a different person. Now your frequency is no longer the same and you have changed as a person, and it's hard to accept this, that they are not a match to your energy now. So you want to change them, and it's very hard to let go because you are attached. But you will have to let go if you want to be in a conscious relationship with a conscious person, because conscious relationship is a two-way road. You can't be in a conscious relationship with an unconscious person. And drop this idea that just by doing the inner work, just by changing yourself, you can change your partner. You can change the person who is unwilling to work on themselves. This is a very hard truth to accept, that no matter how much you work on yourself, you can't change others through that. Sometimes you have to let go of the old relationships, old things, basically old energy, to create space for new things to come in your life. So if you stay stuck in those narcissistic relationships, those relationships where you are not honored for your own energy, for who you are, you will be just stuck there, and the ego can also make you play the victim. So you have to realize that you deserve better, and for that you have to let go by trusting yourself, by trusting the universe that it has your back. But first you have to let go. Letting go is a huge part for creating space for something new, for creating space for a conscious relationship. So when you are in the conscious relationship, definitely the problems will be there, but the other person will be willing to work on them. They will not blame you. They will not play the blame game. They will not gaslight you. They will try to understand you. They will listen to you. And that's what matters. Relationships are not about pretending that everything is fine. It's about mirroring each other's issues and understanding each other and grow together. And it can only happen when a person is open to change, not changing who they are as an individual, but changing their energy, working on their programs, unlearning those programs, unlearning survival and relearning love. So everyone has their own issues, but are they willing to work on themselves? That decides, are they conscious or not? So stop trying to change other people and stop trying to prove yourself right in front of those narcissistic people that you are doing the right thing. Stop seeking their validation, because they will never understand you. They are stuck in the loop of their own toxic cycle. They can't see anything outside of it. You can't make someone understand something who is deliberately trying to misunderstand you. Now the greatest barrier you will face when you will try to let go is the fear of being alone. But you have to conquer this battle of solitude if you want a healthy conscious relationship. If you go into a relationship from the fear of being alone, you will always attract relationship that will reflect that fear. Embrace solitude. And only when you embrace solitude, you are able to work on yourself on a really deeper level. You are able to unravel layers within you that you never knew existed. And then you are able to heal yourself. And from that place, when you get into a relationship, it's powerful. Because now you are not in that relationship from the place of fear of being alone. And you have no fear of losing that relationship because you are not afraid of solitude, of being alone. And when two people come in a relationship where both of them are not afraid of being alone, they no longer possess each other. They no longer reduce each other to a thing, to an object. Then that relationship is pure and they can grow together. So when a foundation of relationship is fear, sooner or later it becomes toxic and dysfunctional. But when a foundation of a relationship is self-love, the relationship becomes really healthy and it becomes really conscious. So don't try to change the other. Don't try to change people in your life. You can only change yourself. And in order to create space for something new, you have to let go of the old. So the ending of something is always hard, but it can lead you to beautiful beginnings. Much love to you all.